Disturbing books to ruin your day. Spread Me by Sarah Gailey follows a team of researchers in isolation where someone ends up finding this strange specimen and then chaos begins from there. This has some of my favorite body horror I have ever read. Queen of Teeth by Hailey Piper. Listen, I read my first book by Hailey Piper at the beginning of last year, and she ended up being my most read author of last year. I really enjoy her writing, but Queen of Teeth is my favorite, and I think it's a reason why it is so popular. But this follows a person with a second set of teeth in a place you would not expect. The Unseen by Anya Alborn. This one follows a family who end up adopting this little boy, and everyone can sense that there's something off about him except for the mother of this family. Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. This one follows a woman who becomes very concerned about her sister's very disturbing behavior. She ends up paying her a visit and realizes it is way worse than she thought. This is probably the least disturbing book on this list, but it certainly has some scenes that really got under my skin. Postmortem by Patricia Cornwell. This one follows Chief Medical Examiner Kay Scarpetta, who is brought into the investigation trying to figure out who was taking the lives in brutal ways to all of these young women. This is great for fans of Mo Hader or Karen Slaughter. Actually, I saw a review on Goodreads from Karen Slaughter on this book saying that basically Patricia Cornwell paved the way so Karen Slaughter can write what she writes, which I thought was very cool. Speaking of Karen Slaughter, Good Daughter. This one follows two sisters who witness the brutal unaliving of their mother. Now present day, one of these sisters ends up right in the middle of another horrific crime, and while doing this, she tries to come to terms with her past as well. 8 Cases of Jane by R.J. Powell. This one follows a psychiatrist who is interviewing a woman named Jane Murphy who has allegedly taken the lives of 8 men. She goes into a lot of detail, and I do mean a lot of detail. And finally, and the only reason why I put this book last is because I have not been able to stop talking about it since I finished it, but Petty Lies by Solmi Bach follows a cast of characters, and I've already said this before, but make sure not to know too much about this book before going into it other than checking the content warnings. I went in not knowing anything, and I think that's the best way to go about it. That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video and follow for more recommendations.